Hello everybody, and welcome to the second installment of Train and Chat with Lily, where I talk about whatever I want to and also train on Star Stable. Today I thought it would be fun to talk about the history of Star Stable's collaborations with outside companies and figures, because why not? I don't know, I thought it would be interesting to talk about. The horse I'm training today is really cute. It's the newest horse that SSO has released currently at the time of filming this. It is the Gotland Pony. Super adorable, and this is Snake Child. I named it that because it is Red Cobra's, the club I'm in. It's their hangout horse, so I wanted to start training it, and I thought it would be fun. Anyways, so note that it could be possible that I missed one or more collabs. There's not really any official list, so most of this is from what I remember, and timeline-wise is what I could pull off of SSO's official Instagram. If there is a collab that you remember that I missed, please let me know in the comments below, because these are all I could literally remember. But yeah, feel free to leave a like on the video, because I did spend quite a bit of time researching this and writing a script, so yeah. Anyways, let's get started. Spirit Riding Free. To my knowledge, this is the first real big collab SSO has ever done with another company. In 2017, Netflix began airing a show called Spirit Riding Free, which was an animated show that starred a girl called Lucky befriending the horse Spirit, originally from the movie Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, which came out all the way back in 2002. The movie, needless to say, is a classic, and a lot of people who are quote-unquote horse girls can remember growing up watching this movie or loving it, or simply has heard of it. As a way to promote the show when it launched, DreamWorks/Netflix collaborated with SSO to create an event. The event was pretty cool for its time. You had to go around the map and find Spirit, which his location would change hourly and depending on what day of the week you were finding him on. Once you found him, he had a small task you could complete for him and you would gain reputation. Once you had enough reputation, you could go to the Spirit Fangirls in Fort Pinta and purchase a special apple with star coins. Once you had the apple, you would have to find Spirit one last time and feed him the apple. Once he ate it, you basically owned Spirit and could ride him around. The thing about Spirit, though, was that you could only ride him bareback with no tack, and I'm pretty sure he was already level 10 when you got him. I remember everyone being obsessed with Spirit when the update first released, global chat blowing up constantly asking, "Where's Spirit? Where's Spirit?" and people keeping tabs open on SSO wikis for their Spirit schedule. After the update had been out a while, people got bored and sick of him, and not many people ended up liking him that much because you couldn't really put tack on him. Not only that, but his model had become outdated over the years. SSO after a few years removed the collab, and now you're no longer able to get him. I'm not sure if they removed it because people were just not interested in him as they were, or because the contract ran out. The second one is more likely, but both are possibilities. But yeah. JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa has been a pretty prominent name in social media recently for coming out. Congratulations, queen. But did you know she had a Star Stable collab? On April 11th, 2018, Star Stable released the JoJo Siwa update, where JoJo Siwa came to Star Stable. She was located in the Fort Pinta disco area, where she would hold a concert every 30 minutes and sing her newest song at the time, Every Girl's a Supergirl. Not only that, but she had a limited time store which contained JoJo Siwa themed merch, and SSO released a new hairstyle inspired by JoJo Siwa, her classic ponytail with a pink bow. While the clothes and tack aren't available for purchase anymore, I'm pretty sure the hairstyle is still available. It's always funny to see the hair once in a while when I'm running around in game. As for player response, I'm sure the older players didn't care too much for it or simply ignored it, but I imagine younger players ate that event up. I was a bit too old at the time to really get into JoJo Siwa, but I'm sure it was a magical experience for her fans. Kind of funny to think about now that in-game concerts are more popular, for example the Lil Nas X Roblox concert and the Marshmallow one on Fortnite. JoJo was kind of ahead of the game. H&M. This is where things get to be a bit controversial in my opinion. On October 14th, 2020, Star Stable released the H&M Grand Prix update. What did this update entail? Well, after your game was updated like usual, there was a new jumping course you could try out by talking to a girl named Zuri, who was sitting outside of one of the entrances to the Jorvik Stables arena. SSO also offered a limited time code to get an H&M riding jacket. The collab was for one of H&M's newest collections at the time, We Love Horses, which I'm pretty sure was a collection about riding clothes, or like clothes that you could wear to ride horses. I'm not sure. It was a pretty fun race if you enjoyed jumping courses, but that wasn't really the issue. The issue is H&M itself. If you aren't sure what H&M is, it's the second largest retailer in the world. Not only that, but it's one of the most recognizable fast fashion companies. Fast fashion is a horrible practice for the environment. It's a term used to describe a business model where companies like H&M replicate the current season's high-end trends and mass-produce them at a very low cost for their consumers. The problem with fast fashion is that the majority of the clothing ends up wasting away at landfills once they ultimately become out of style. H&M also has a pretty bad track record for how they treat employees. Yes, there's no denying that they have worked with labor unions to improve working conditions within hundreds of factories in 2013, but they had also claimed to pay at least 850,000 workers an actual living wage in 2018, which they failed to follow through on. It also isn't a good look when that same year in 2018, factories that supply H&M their clothing were listed in a global labor justice report stating and detailing male workers in these factories. Star Stable, a game basically about inspiring young girls to be strong and be kind to the earth, partnering with a company with a questionable track record against their supply factory's female employees, and it's a fast fashion model business. Make it make sense! A few people on the Updates Instagram post talked about how it's a bad idea to collab with H&M because of the fast fashion being so bad for the environment, and all SSO had to say was basically, "Oh, H&M is taking steps to improve their environmental impact." Okay, but the company itself has promised that by 2030. Steps need to be taken now, not by 2030. It's frustrating. Not only that, but as a consumer, we need to be mindful of these things and what messages companies are trying to tell us, directly and indirectly. H&M is basically supporting the opposite of what SSO is truly all about, and I hope they never collab with them again, because it certainly sends the wrong message. And that's all I could find on collabs SSO has done. There isn't many, surprisingly, but every time SSO has done a collab, there is a lot of work that is put into it to make it actually worthwhile and enjoyable for the players. SSO is still truly pretty niche, and I still cannot wait to see what collabs SSO is thinking of doing in the future, or actually pulling off. So yeah, that's gonna be it from me today. If you guys liked the video, like I said, like and subscribe for more me being ranty or me being stupid, I don't know. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, I don't know, or tell me if I missed a collab. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go before I start talking crazy. Anyways, don't support fast fashion, bye!